Well, hello and welcome back to Whispers of Encouragement. My name is Brenda and I'm so glad that you joined me today. And actually you joined me today while I am baking some of these delicious Sugarman cookies. And as quite often is the case, the Lord is speaking to me and talking to me while I'm sitting here and I'm baking. And I'm actually thinking about, what story is our life telling when we think or when we know that people are not watching? When we think no one is looking, what are they seeing? And the reason I'm thinking about that is the other day, I just happened to open up the blinds and I looked outside and there are these two adorable bunnies playing in the yard. And we don't normally see little rabbits in our yard. I'm not really sure why. And I really don't even know why they captured my attention the way that they did, but they did. And I suppose it's because the Lord had a special something he wanted me to think about. And so as I'm watching these adorable bunnies play, they're leaping and they're acting in ways that I didn't even know that rabbits would do. And they were together and the one he was behind and he was kind of aggravating the other bunny. And she would spin, I'm saying she, it could be, she spun around and then the other one would hop and then they would leap and then they actually at one point touched their noses together and I'm thinking, what are they doing? They had no idea that there was a silent observer watching them. And so anyway, it also made me think about the movie, if y'all have seen it, Peter Rabbit. And Peter Rabbit, in that movie, the bunnies, when they would apologize, they would put their little foreheads together. Well, these bunnies, they put their noses together. So I'm just watching them and just delight. And I was thinking about how people watch us and what do they see. And, God always sees us, but so do others. And so I was also reading in the devotional, so go get yours, Whispers from His Heart, and we're turning to page 117. And it's on scales of justice and mercy, taking just tiny little bits. And it says, conduct your affairs with justice. And all you do, walk with the utmost integrity. Let your steps be filled with honor and strength in my righteousness. How you live your life matters more than you know. Let the light of my truth burn in your heart, a fire disintegrating all that is impure. My people cannot look, cannot talk, cannot act like the world, then expect my favor and blessings to pour over them. May justice, mercy, and grace govern your every step. Your actions speak louder than any words you could ever say. And in Proverbs 13:6, it says, righteousness guards the man of integrity, but wickedness overthrows the sinner. And that has just really made me stop and think about that, because as we're going about our everyday routine, and y'all go with me here, let's really stop and reflect on that, because it's important. It's so important. You may think that you are invisible. You may think that when you go in the grocery store, no one knows you there. No one is watching, but I can tell you they are. They absolutely are. And people that you may think that don't know you, they are there. And so, if you're out in the grocery lot and you're putting up your groceries and you have your cart and you don't feel like walking over to put it up, what do? Do you just leave it out there? Someone else that has been kind of lazy and left theirs, do you walk over and go get theirs and put yours up too? Or if, as I watched my husband do this just the other day, do you grab someone else's that has just finished putting theirs up, and while you're returning yours, do you take yours too? And my favorite thing, and I think about this, and I'm kind of on the lookout for it because God has just spoken to my heart about this so much, and how we're going about our normal everyday routine. If something has fallen onto the floor at the grocery store, do you stop and pick it up? Or do you have the mindset of, well, hey, that's what they pay the grocery clerks? Well, I just remember in God's Word how He tells us that Jesus, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, He came not to be served, but to serve. And the most beautiful way that He showed that was in the washing of the disciples' feet. So there are ways, friends, all throughout your day that you can show that. And as you are going along your way, people are observing you. And what I'm thinking about is that, the little things that we do, it reveals the big things. You know, it's integrity, it's character, it's what we're doing when nobody else is watching us. You know, are we taking from the office things that don't belong to us? Are we, just doing things that we know that we shouldn't be doing? You know, well, I just try to remember, and God was just reminding me, hey, I see it all, Brenda, and there is one day that you are going to stand before me, and you are going to have to answer for it. But not only that, I don't want anything that I do to ever hurt my witness for Jesus, because we are that bright light in the world. And so I just want y'all to think about that. You know, what are you doing when nobody is looking? And I've got a couple of other really favorite scriptures, and one of them is actually, I'm going to end up with cookie dough on my Bible, but it's okay. It's in Proverbs 10:9, and it says, whoever walks in integrity, think about this now, they walk securely. But whoever takes crooked paths, they are found out. And in Hebrews 4:13, it says, nothing in all creation is hidden from God's sight, y'all. Nothing that we do. You can go in a dark room, but you know what? The light, which is God, he sees. So think about that. I mean, just so think about that. Silent observers are everywhere. So what story are you telling? You never know when something that you're doing is going to impact a life. And I was sharing all of this with Bobby the other day, and he told me about something that happened actually a few years ago. And he said, you know, I was out on an interstate, and there was, you know how sometimes the big tires can be left from the trucks or for whatever reason. Well, there was this tire in the middle of the interstate that, of course, could hurt someone. Well, this person pulled over to a safe spot off of the interstate and actually ran out there, of course, you know, when it was safe to go, and pulled that tire off of the freeway so that no one would be hurt. Now, you know, that is really going out of your way, and that's what I was going to say. You know, sometimes in some of the things that we do as we go along our way when we're by ourselves, it's going to cost us a little something. It might cost us a little bit of time, it might cost us a little bit of money, and it might take a deeper sacrifice like that man. You know, he did not have to do that, but he was thinking of others and not just himself. And I just think that that is just a beautiful thing. So I want to challenge you to think about, what are others learning as they are watching me on my daily walk? What are they learning? And as for me, it's like, I want people to see Jesus. When they're observing me, I want them to see a woman that loves the Lord and that loves others, and that, you know, whatever it is that I'm doing, it's drawing people to Jesus. So y'all think about that, and I'm going to eat one of these delicious cookies when they come out of the oven. If you were here, I'd share one with you too. But think about your life and how you're living when no one else is watching. And just get with God and ask him, say, Lord, because we can all change, right? We can all do better. But that's just something. Those little bunnies in their morning play, it spoke volumes to me. I hope it speaks volumes to you. And so in what we do, it is how we are showing love to others. It's how we are living to love. And there's all kinds of ways that can look. So challenging you. You just have a great day. I can't wait to see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe for those of you that are new. Subscribe, click on the bell so that you'll receive further notifications. I post a new video every Thursday. And just go live life. Go spread the love, and you just be blessed in all that you do. Y'all take care, and I will see you real soon.